It's been a minute since we did a video. We're busy with the elections, and it comes with good news, but this is more of a word of advice to the incoming president who was re-elected, that is Honorable Arthur Peter Mutharika, also known as APM. So Malawi has decided, and they have voted for the Democratic Progressive Party, which was kicked out previously before Dr. Chakwera became president. But here is the interesting part and why I decided to do this video. Well, Dr. Chakwera, who was a minister, a pastor, by calling, on his coming into politics, he made an interesting statement that he was like David, coming to fix the affairs of the country. But 5 years down the line, we see that nothing has changed. Rather, things have gotten worse. And I've done a video previously in relation to the administration of Dr. Chakwera and how things were going, and how he didn't seem to care about the youth, but only started to do so towards the elections, like making sure that musicians and artists get their royalties and all of that. But that was just a publicity stunt and, just an action geared towards garnering for votes. But, you can fool people once, but you can't fool people all the time. And the seasons and the tides have changed. Technology has made all the information available to people. And the propaganda cannot always work because people are privy to information that was not so a few years ago. But why am I doing this video? Well, this video is to highlight that in as much as the president that has been voted out, thought that he was invincible. He started well, started by the spirit, but seems to have been perfected in the flesh. So what am I trying to say? Well, Dr. Chakwera, as a minister and a pastor, by calling previously, the call of God on one's life is eternal. And Malawi has always been a Christian nation, but it's disappointing that his leadership had less or a few or even nothing to do with God over the nation. He seems to have sunk into politics and left God out of his government, because there was less prayers that were called for. If we had to ask what influence has he left, what landmark has he left as his history of the president of Malawi that was a pastor, you will see that spirituality is not even on the agenda. Development of the country, unifying of the people, rather there were more division that came. But does this make the new president a saint? No, he's not. Even his government had shortfalls. That's why he was voted out in the first place. But as they always say, with age comes wisdom. And we trust and believe that even though he's 80 plus, he's got more experience, and that he will be more focused on legacy rather than just trying to run for another term. I think the question should be now, what legacy is he planning to leave? Because God has given him a second chance, and not to just obviously get positions and have their own people and party established in positions of government, and then just become another campaign of nepotism all over again. But I believe that this should be a government of redemption. The mission should be more focused towards the young people, how we can improve the country. We have got a lot of human resource. The highest asset that we have as a country is human resource. We've got people. that are skilled, those that are in diaspora, those that have been abroad. They have been exposed to different technologies, machinery, and skills. So with that in mind, I would appeal to the new president to ensure that you revisit the bilateral agreements that you have with South Africa and all the other countries that most of the Malawians go to, so that they will have hope to build their nation, that they will be given a platform and a chance to build their nation. Because most of the Malawians in diaspora were not even given a chance to vote while abroad. So these are some of the things that we need to incorporate as a country as we grow and develop. We cannot be a third world country, an underdeveloped country over years and years. Malawi is not poor, but the mentality of those that lead us tend to give that perspective and notion, because they have failed our country, they have failed us as the citizens. I would appeal to the president to make sure that any ambassador that you will appoint to South Africa or to any country, they must make sure that they stay in touch with the citizens of Malawi in those countries, to ensure that you have a record as to who is experienced in what and what professions we have. It's time that we really involve people with skills and experience to develop the country, than to just employ people because they belong to a party. So I hope that this will be the government of redemption. I hope that, the issue of internet will be rectified. We are in the age of AI and information technology. We shouldn't be bothering and complaining about internet. This should be rectified. Google services need to be obviously approved for Malawi, and we need to make sure that we meet up. If we can't advance our internet to ensure that technology comes to Malawi, how do we expect to be a developing country, yet alone a developed country? So it starts with us, it starts with the new government, it starts with every Malawian. It's time that we build our country, it's time that we grow our economy, but everything starts with the president. What is the agenda? What do you intend to achieve? Legacy is always important. We know the legacy that our initial president, Dr. Kamuzubanda, left. Most of the buildings that we have and infrastructure, it was left by him. He was a visionary leader, and he led by example, and he had the country at heart. But the follow-up leaders really failed the country. Infrastructure, there's none, and it's just a few that are even dilapidated. Infrastructures that were built by the follow-up presidents and didn't even stand the test of time. So this calls to accountability, integrity, and above all, I would like to congratulate the new president and the new government. We look forward to seeing more young minds, vibrant minds that will be incorporated into the government to ensure that our country is developed, that our country is really given the focus that it needs, not just to garner votes and do development, to have it in your manifesto so that people can re-elect you, but to really leave a landmark, an impact, not just in the country, but also in the hearts of the people. I pray that God will guide us and lead us through this as we gear towards the future. And I hope that you are the Moses that we need to lead us to the promising land. I thank you, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. We are committed to sharing news, not only that is interactive, but news that is thought-provoking and transforming. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for your time to watch this video. Malawi is at the crossroads, and the future begins from now. We haven't entered the promising land yet. So as we celebrate your election, Mr. President, I hope you realize that this is the beginning of your test. This is the beginning to prove what legacy you would like to leave behind. You were once in government, so this is not the first time for you. But is it going to be business as usual, or you will treat this as a moment of redemption? So I hope you will prove me wrong, so that by the next time that we have general elections, we will really truly sing a new song of praise to your name and to your legacy. May God be with us, and may God bless us. May God bless Malawi and every Malawian that would like to see our country develop. I thank you. God bless you.